Hey guys, this is a short spoiler-free review about the book Clap When You Land, written by Elizabeth Acevedo. Let's dive into the story. Camino Rios lives in Dominican Republic and the only thing that she looks forward in her life is summers because that's when her father visits her. When she arrives at the airport to pick her father, she receives the shocking news that her father's plane has crashed. In other side, there is Yahira Rios in New York City who gets called to the principal's office in the middle of a class only to be informed of the demise of her father in a plane crash. Living in different countries, they discover their father's other life and realize that their lives have changed forever. Where life takes them from there is the rest of the story. I loved the simplicity of the plot and how the transition of their lives after losing a loved one was written. Both the girls were sweet and non judgmental, making their characters more alike. After all, they are sisters. I have not read Poetics, I know I am bad, so I cannot compare this book with that. Maybe when I finish Poetics and review that, I will do a comparison. This is the first book that I have read that is written in verse form. With verse form, the book was good to look at, but there was no point. I mean, the sentences were just broken down into verses, and I did not find it necessary throughout the book. And that's the reason why the book is more than 400 pages long. I liked how the book started with the importance of mud. It was unusual and kind of nice. There is a YouTube video of that excerpt read by Elizabeth herself, and I'll put that link in the description below. The story gets interesting only after the girls meet, and sadly, that happens only at 75% of the book. I wish there were more interaction between them rather than confining it to just 25% of the book. A lot of Spanish words and sentences were used, and I wish I knew Spanish. One thing that majorly annoyed me in the book was the change in POV. I am always okay with different POVs, but throughout the book the POV is altered between Camino and Yahera, but I was very often confused with whose POV I was reading. They both did not have any difference in the way of speaking, and I mostly relied upon the other characters who come in that chapter to remember whose POV I'm actually reading. A simple font change would have been better. Overall, this was a good book, and I would rate this book a 4 out of 5. And this was not memorable enough for me to be a 5-star read. Thank you guys for watching this video. If you like this review, hit the like button and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Keep reading books. Until the next review, this is Darshini signing off.